Good morning, good morning. Echo pause. Hold on one second. Okay, so I'm back. My music is acting up. It's not trying to play, y'all. I am getting ready to blanch these cabbages. So I guess some people saying just cut them up, freeze them, and they're fine. But then some people saying blanch them. See, I fry it anyway, so I don't know if the blanching thing is for people who want to um, keep it fresh and crunchy. But yeah, I'm getting ready to try this blanching method. I never did this before. I just flash freeze everything, but I don't know if that's a good idea with cabbage. So it's kind of weird, and they're so big. And these are some big freaking heads of lettuce. Like these are huge. But I'm glad I have the space to cut. Cause it would have been a struggle trying to cut on them little spaces over there. But yeah, I'm about to try that and see how this goes because I definitely don't want them to go to waste. I don't want them to go to waste. So I'm gonna blanch them. I am doing some. We're doing drywall. A lot of drywall, a lot of mudding and tape, and I did record. Something was installed yesterday. I'm excited about it. It has to get the finishing touches of that. What else? A lot of things are progressing. A lot of things are progressing. More things will be progressing today. I'm excited about just the holes in the kitchen. I think I talked to you about them in another video. The holes in the kitchen, they're currently gone. But remember, everything that I'm sharing with you guys, I'm sharing later. So all mudded and taped. No more hoes. No more hoes. No more hoes. Like, yeah, I'm excited. So that's done. I got clothes in the dryer. I'm gonna bring them out and fold them. I got a space to fold too. I'm so happy. I'm so happy. I don't even understand. So I got a space to fold as well. Still haven't done anything with this bad boy. I'm gonna be going to the home improvement store. Yeah, so that's that. I had to go do something and come back. I don't know why my music was paused. I have to keep restarting it. Um, So that's what I'm doing is going to the home improvement store to get take something back. I got some rope that I don't need. I end up finding the one I wanted. So I don't need that. And I got to call a glass company to see about cutting this glass for me. And I got a little list. So more mudding and taping. And we're getting in RIZZY'S room today. So that's a good thing. Because her room was partially taped. Hers is the cleanest. That's the room I stayed in when I first got here. I had the air mattress in that room till she came, then I moved into my room. So that one is clean. It's not as bad as the other mudding and taping. And I've been working. I've been mudding and taping as well, which I enjoy. I don't know. I just had to get that spark back in me to want to do stuff and get into it. But I'm just looking and I'm excited about it happening, and seeing the transformation and thinking, because I knew what it looked like when I first stepped in, just to even view it to see if I wanted it. I knew what it looked like when they ripped everything apart, when I pulled all the ceilings out to get all that, what's the stuff? Cellulose? No, I forgot that it's a insulation, but it's the loose kind that you blow into the ceiling and into the. It was so much of that in the ceilings. And I have videos of me and Rizzy coming in with with his crowbars and yanking the ceilings down and everything just falling. And oh, it was a lot. It was a lot. And then all the nasty stuff that was in the walls and stuff like that. The rotting gables, the rotting walls. Every single wall outside the house has been replaced. I had to have new wood put up in the gable, where the peak is. I was looking at videos of that. looking at when the whole back of the house was pulled off from the laundry room because it was rotted out, and that back bathroom was rotted out in there. I had to get the wood replaced and changed. So if y'all knew, realize that I am a single mom that's starting over. I was married for 18 years, and literally everything is me. It's me. I'm doing this. I'm figuring it out. I went through a spell of about, what was that, about 4 months, y'all, of just working a job to pay down some debt, just to breathe even more, due to, people, being nice to people, and people just taking you for granted, basically. So this right here has been a journey, and I promise you, last year when I got the house, it's actually been after, because I closed in April of 2020, 2022. I closed April 2022. And I didn't get into the house until the beginning of July. I think it was, yeah, the beginning of July. June started the work, and I was in a hotel for over a month. Y'all remember that? And I kept saying, "Oh, I gotta stay another week or a couple of days," and that was over 2,000 and some change, and that was because they were giving me discounts, and I was showing them like, hey, I'm really working on my house, and it's still not ready. The floors still are not in. The guy keeps saying another couple of days, another couple of days, and a couple of days. Just 2 weeks turned into a month and like a week, almost a month and a week and some change. And it was frustrating because I knew that my daughter started school early. Like, they start school early, and I had to be back by in July to go pick her up, to get her prepared and let her get acclimated to the area and the new school system and stuff like that. And so it was just very frustrating for me because, as a mom, I wanted everything to be like I wanted it to be in an order, and it wasn't. And I never thought, because when you have something planned, your plan, not God's plan, you're like, oh, and within 6 months, everything should be done if I find the right people, and blah, 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 blah. And I came in contact with several people that I thought were good, and it looked like they were doing a good job, and you guys were even excited, and it was just like, okay. So this one trying to extort me. This one don't really know what he doing. This one being his feelings. This one is trying to make business be personal. Like, it was just a lot. And as a single woman, it's difficult because you will get some men who are predators and men who would try to take advantage of you. And I experienced that so much. And I remember when I was married, and we did the same thing to our house in New York. And doing this alone is much different, because when they say this big 6 foot man, 6'6" man, they not about to play. You know what I mean? They either gonna come correct or they're not coming. We did have some issues here and there, but it was never somebody trying to be predatory. It was more so of people thinking they had more skills than they really had. You get what I'm saying? Thinking they had more skills than they really had, and we had to be like, you gotta go. You're not gonna work. But other than that, it's been that for me. Some people I wanted to take to court. Some people I didn't have to take to court. Remember the flooring guy? I didn't have to take him to court. He knew what he did was wrong. And I tell y'all, I think I told y'all that I spoke to him spiritually. God will just give me a message for it. It doesn't matter where you from, what culture, color, whatever. It doesn't matter. Spiritually, God gives me a message for so many. And I remember I gave him a message about some of his crew and what I was feeling. And later when I had the issue where I told him I want a refund, or we're going to have to go to court, he came. He came here. We talked face to face. He apologized, and he told me everything that I told him about those guys was true. He was like, I no longer have none of them anymore. He was like, they were really trying to sabotage me. He was like, Miss Camille, everything you said was true. And I said, I know. I know. Sometimes I talk and people think I'm just no. I try to speak from wisdom and experience, and speak only when I know I should be speaking about stuff spiritually, especially when it comes to somebody's life. So yeah, but just to go from there into where I am now, and to see the transformation, like, to a person coming on watching the videos and seeing this, they were like, oh, okay, all right, she don't know. Y'all, if y'all don't understand, this house was gutted. Every single floor pulled up. Every single floor pulled up. You seen dirt. All that wood had to be replaced. All new flooring. That's why I got all this OSB all around the house. Every single ceiling was pulled out. because I like to have recessed lights and put new lighting in like that. That's dimmable and more cost effective, efficient, and economically efficient. So if I bring my realtor, I still want her to see it just like everything. But if I brought her in, she would be, her mouth would drop just from what I've done now, because you would never think that this house would transform the way it has. And hold on, I hate them commercials on there. Hold on. Just to see the transformation. But in my brain, I just figured like, oh yeah, um, I definitely I know it's not gonna take that long, if I get the right people, and they reasonable within my budget. I should be in there, everything should be done. I'll say about four, no more than 6 months. Ha ha ha. So here we are, a year and what is it? A month. Well, August will be yeah, a year and a month later. It's a process. Everything is a process, and it just, no matter if you do have the funds, the knowledge, the whatever, things just happen how they're supposed to happen for people that have good hearts. And I'm trying to grasp that even more every day, because I'm like, I'm doing my part. I'm doing what I'm supposed to do. Why? Well, that's because sometimes the universe, God stops things. God doesn't let things happen for protection, or doesn't let things happen because it's not for you, or whatever the case may be. And I'm trying to grasp that and learn that, but it's frustrating because out of everything in the world, your home and your place of peace, where you lay your head at, that is something you want in order in your brain. That's not something I should have to wait on. That's not something I should have to, it should be a process. If it can get done, let it get done. Let's not stop that, right? But people, places, and things had to be in certain places for me to meet them at a certain time, for them to come into my life at a certain time. And it's difficult, but we're a year after. It doesn't seem like I've been in this house that long. I didn't even realize, I didn't even celebrate a year being in the house. I didn't celebrate anything because my mind was so consumed with the death of Lamar. I didn't celebrate anything. Like, it's just like, he passed away in the month that I got the house. The last thing I was thinking about is a celebration for that. And in my brain, when that happened, I was just like, okay, I'm super focused now. We really got to get this together. We really got to get this together. I got to create this home for my family. I have to create this home. I have to create my place of peace. I have to create what it is that I need to make sure that I can thrive and continue living in my purpose and doing the things that I want to do. Make that space. Make this be that space. I have to do that. And a year and a month later, I'm here. It's still not done. But I'm still grateful. I'm still grateful. I'm still thankful, and it's happening. It's actually happening. Um, it's frustration still frustration then. Um, but I'm gonna keep pushing. I'm gonna keep pushing because my girls are watching me. They're seeing me. They're seeing how everything unfolds. Uh, and I gotta keep pushing. I want them to see, like, no matter what other people think or how other people see things, because your vision and their vision is not the same. Long as you can see it, you can achieve it. And if you can achieve it, you have to stick with it. You get what I'm saying? You have to stick with it. So many times I did want to give up. And so many times during this journey I did want to be like, oh, you know what? What if I just sell it? You know what I'm saying? What if I just sell it? Being that I own it fully. Which is a blessing. I'm thankful and grateful for that. I don't have a mortgage. But what if I just sell it and just go somewhere, and even what I've done so far has upgraded the house a lot, and I can use that and just go somewhere and do something else. All those things are in my brain, but no, I'm here for a reason. I got my little nice size yard. I got the 2-car garage, the shed that I didn't like, and that is another thing. Like, the shed. See, these are the different sneak peeks that I could share, but hold on. So, um, things are going on. I had a question. Things are going on. Things are moving. You remember when I met the lady in Walmart and I told you she was 42 and she was pregnant? Um, and this was her baby by a new love. This was a guy that came in and literally, um, she had bought a fixer-upper, and it was more than she took on more than she could chew and didn't realize it. And she said it took her over a year and some change to get the house where it needed to be. And I was like, because I think I was into like the second month of it, and I was like, I hear you, but she was like, don't give up. She was like, you're gonna be thankful that you stuck with it, and God gave you that vision for that home. It was like she was speaking to me, and I told y'all about it. I said she was so gorgeous. She was such a pretty woman, and had like hazel eyes and had this pretty beautiful, like she was like my complexion. She was a very, maybe lighter, very beautiful spirited person. Not just the beauty, but she was a very beautiful spirit person, and she had a lot of daughters. I think she said she got 4 daughters or 5 daughters or something like that. And then the new baby was with the new guy, and she was 42, getting ready to be 43. And I was just like, whoa, okay, blessings to you, congrats. And she was like, just stick with it. She was like, yeah, we rolled out in that house. She was like, you could see the dirt on my floors. I told y'all this. She was like, you could see the dirt on my floors, but I still make sure it was comfortable, and I made it a home for me and my girls. And then along came him, and we're married, and we having our first baby, and he has transformed the house, and now the house is done, and I was just like, wow, okay, beautiful thing. But I'm here, it's happening. And if you are new to the channel, good morning, thank you for joining us. And why don't you just become part of the family by hitting that subscribe button, hit the notification bell so you're notified every time I load a new video. And if you have any questions or comments, leave them below, guys. My housewarming list is below. And also, I wanted to share with y'all that I will be doing these morning things. I'm gonna try to do them like this, but I also am going to still give y'all a treat. I got a treat. I'm not gonna do too much talking, but it's like basically self-explanatory. When you see it, it's really cute. So in a couple hours, I'll be releasing a video. But yeah, good morning. Hope you guys having an awesome morning, and I will definitely see you guys later.